Hey everyone, just Umbrella here, and now I'm going to have to go into Morning Academia. I'm going to go into Food 195. And for the last chapter we have before the holiday break, we've had the Soma assistant, we have Sarge deliver her dish, and then we have someone delivering his dish, but it looks like there's only one part of it still that's not done yet. He added fireworks to it. Don't know how that's going to pour onto this dish, but let's see how it all turns out here. Excuse me. But again, I had mentioned last year I had played dinner for this, so bear with me on that one. So let's get right to it. And she's yelling out, Sarge is yelling out, fireworks? What lies inside these fireworks? He's pitiful. Just a last-ditch effort to match up to my chocolate chip cluster bomb. Cardi, Jadier, this dish is all bark and no bite. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but I'm not even going to bother continuing. Confidence, he's out of the This definitely has bite. Just the right kind of our midsummer scene. Sparklers. Pulls the string off, starts to crack, and breaks in evenly 4 parts. What is that? Just like a firework. Countless tiny grains are sparkling down onto the midsummer Christmas cake. Okay, now I want to compare it to Sarge's cake. I want to see that animated in color. I want to see this cake colored in now with all the sparklers. His gorgeous ace in a hole explodes. Now that's how it's called Yukihira Soma's superhuman ability. As to what it is exactly, we'll have to find out here. How simple and yet what a wonderful fragrance it produces. Wait, look! What in the world is that? The cream that dribbled out of the firework has flowed over the surface of the boche de null and sewed into the grain pattern Yukihira put in these with his chainsaw. Chainsaw in quotes, because he used the ice cream spoon, mind you. Now, all done. Just saying now, it says, Wagario! Now, the first bite of the fully completed dish. No clothes were been off. Just like how Aishi Senpai did his. Yes, this is it. These grains are made of coffee crumble. And I was explaining here what coffee crumble is. Grains sweet said to have originated in England. Okay? Now the nun takes a bite out of it. This gentle sourness. You've added a grated tangerine peel, haven't you? It goes unbelievably well with the gently sweet, refreshing flavor of the cake batter and the main ingredient that brings them together. It's the cream that has soaked into this bark. Well done, you guys really are sharp. That stuff right there is brown cream. I use it in the cake part of the bouche de Noël too. Bouche de Noël too. I just adjusted to it melt easily at room temperature. I see. The presence of the crumble alone might well have made the dish dry and grainy, but here, the melted cream's moistness prevents that dry feeling, and has been treated such that it melds perfectly into the cake itself. I see it now. The other reason you didn't use sugar or dairy in the cake is so that the fleeting acidity and the bitterness of the coffee crumble will come through clearly. I was about to say something else, but I was saying my words there. Now the audience are saying, or are astonished by this too. He thought this out so thoroughly. Butcher de Noël, brown cream crumble. Each of these was made by the book. No part of this had any sort of special preparation. Get the taste of the final product. It's truly super. What in the world is going on? What is this? Answer me. What is your superhuman ability? Damn it. Well, I don't think I really have one, but I suppose if I was to have to say something, it'd be a diner's wisdom. like someone to be, leave it to someone to be like, just answer like, doesn't have a clue what you're talking about, but if you can get a grasp on the idea, a diner's wisdom. Until the spring in which he transferred to Tutsuki, every single day of someone's life had involved absolutely crazy levels of work. After all, a diner restaurant simply cannot afford to bore its guests. It's totally different from than high-class restaurants or resorts. People visit those places once in a blue moon. Our customers come daily, some every day of the week, and even then, we can't afford to bore them. Even in an environment like that, you've got to be able to continue making dishes that surprise. Absolute versatility and adaptability. Versatility and adaptability. I can't pronounce that word there. I've beaten those skills into Soma. Part of the offense, this is Jojo talking to Old Man Naked Ear, Zenzamon, I believe that's his name, but I'm going Old Man Naked. You know who I'm talking about. And with those weapons at his side, he won't lose to the dark side. After all, our place is a super first-class diner. Damn straight isn't no one. Damn straight, you're right. Damn straight, that's true. If you don't believe me, try it for yourself. Bill and nervous and already do their Sarge. I know I can't acknowledge him, but my body's just reacting on its own. My tongue, my muscles, my heart. Say, Sarge, now she's wearing a Christmas hat for some odd reason. Asahi-sama, you're always skulling, aren't you? You can smile every once in a while, too, you know. After all, you are quite pretty. But please stop teasing! I'm not teasing you, I really think a bright smile would suit you. Spirit of the coffee crumble. That's not, you thought it was not, it looked like him, but no, that's not, that's far from being Asahi. Now put down those bombs. Allow me to show you the fantastical sights these fireworks can create. And I love the fact crumble fantasy is one thing, and I want to point out the fact that the word that thing's dropping directly right into the cleavage of Sarge, and as her clothes are being burned from that. And why do I get the feeling I'm feeling like this is kind of being homage to Grand Blue Fantasy for some odd reason? I kind of don't shake that feeling really. That's what I'm looking at here with the Sky Islands, the sky ships, a dragon, and a castle in the clouds. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now here. So yeah, I'm an idiot like this. And tears are coming down. Is that? Oh, that's tears. Sarge's abilities are enough to win easily over most of even the dark chefs. But in this battle, Yukihira's ability to grasp the situation before him, and his desire to see into the hearts of his guests, have made his dish sparkle forth brighter. Victor, from the blue corner, Yukihira Soma. Utsumatsu. Let's see then. Well, okay, that's all my accuracy saying. I think it's just response to what Jojo has said. In a tournament in which superhumans cross swords, how far can powerless chefs ride? Hey, sorry about that, but I can't afford to lose. Now until I get revenge on Sayo Asahi with my own hands. You certainly are strong, but the reason you will never be able to beat Asahi-sama lies in that knife of yours. What? I was saying the reason you will never beat him is because license in your swords. Elsewhere, a different area in the Citadel, our match is a moment away from beginning. Tsukasa Eishi versus Saiba Asahi, and this is gonna be an interesting matchup. I want to see how the first seed of the Elite 10 takes on the King of Noirs. That's basically what the song text and last page saying, but former first seed Aishi Senpai versus King of the Noirs Asahi-san. So I don't know how that match is kind of interesting. I'm looking forward to that chapter. And it ends here. What is Asahi's true power? And to what Sora said about his knife, about Soma's knife being the weakness to me and how he's able to beat Asahi-sama is up in the air. No, bud. We'll put that first. I know this deal with this matchup coming up next. So until then, leave a like, subscribe, comment, with your friend, and I'll see you next time for the next video. Laters.